up nice and tall in the sitting bones, reaching the arms out, lifting the heart, either holding on for support or keeping the arms out front, and roll yourself down onto the back. Scoop the belly, release yourself down. Plant the shoulder blades down onto the mat. And then making yourself comfortable. So of course, for the abdominal sequence, for classic Pilates exercises, we have to start out with the 100. We'll start out by drawing the legs up, 90-degree angle at the hips, knees, and ankles, and then draw the head up. So a lot of these exercises have the head and the upper body lifted up. If you feel any strain in your neck, take at least one hand, maybe both hands onto the neck, just to give some support. The head weighs a lot, so you might feel that the neck muscles start to fatigue. Make sure that you give them support if they need it. Okay, so for the 100, we're going to do our pumping with the arms. We inhale for a count of 5, we exhale for a count of 5, 10 rounds all together so that it equals 100. And then we're either going to keep the legs bent like this. We can take the legs straight up in the air, or if you want a little bit more advanced, you can roll the thighs out, hug the heels in together, and point the toes to lower the legs to an angle that you feel like is challenging. But again, make sure that the lower back is okay. All right. Pick your leg position, and then we will start. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. And lower. So that was our 100. Now we're going to start with the single leg pull. We're going to bring both hands onto one leg, extend the opposite leg, and draw the head up. So we do a little pull, pull, and then we switch. Pull, pull, switch. Now there's a couple little things that I like to do here. You can send the legs straight out and then draw the opposite knee in. Sometimes I'll do a little up in the air switch, extend up, and pull, pull. From here, we'll take one more pull each side, and then we're going to take a hold of one leg and straighten. So the scissors is probably one of my favorite. Hold onto the leg, draw it in, give it a little pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Nice and long. Point the toes, reach the legs out. Keep those long, lean muscles. If your neck is starting to bother you, take that hand back and just switch with one arm. Now a little bit more advanced. You can either stay like this and just switch, do your little pulls, or if you want, you can take the arms along the side, and we're going to do a little faster switch. Keep the core stable. Pull it in. breath. Okay, our next classic Pilates move is going to be the double leg stretch. We're going to take both hands onto the shins, draw the knees into your chest, peel the head up, and then either keeping the arms out or you're going to cradle the head, whichever is more comfortable for you. We exhale, curl into a little ball, and then inhale, send the arms and legs out, and then curl. So it's an open and a close. As the legs go out, make sure that you're pressing the legs together. And 2 more. Hugging the legs in, release the head down. Taking a deep breath, rocking the knees from side to side. Make sure that the lower back is loose. And then for our next one, we're going to hit the oblique muscles, the side abdominal muscles that give you that nice tapered waist. Very important. For this one, we take the hands to the back of the head so it's a nice little rest. Lift the head up, make sure that the neck is long, but we're not cranking the head forward. Keep the chin lifted slightly away from the chest. And then we're going to extend one leg, touch the knee, and the opposite elbow. Switch, in, and switch. So I'm starting out drawing the legs in toward the middle, and then extending and twisting. This is a little bit easier. Just kind of getting comfortable with that movement. Making sure that the extended leg is getting really long. If you want to go a little bit more challenging, you're going to go directly from side to side. So we're going to switch, 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 switch. So you don't get that little bit of rest in the middle. One more each side. Back into the middle, release the head down. Take your deep breath, rock the knees side to side. Lower back is happy. Then we can release the legs down, send the legs straight out in front. So the next one is going to be our roll up. This is really important, especially for the lower belly, to kind of fight that pooch that we tend to get toward the bottom. This is all about scooping the abs in, keeping everything nice and close in toward the middle. We start out with the arms up above the head. Feel like you're being stretched out in opposite directions, like somebody's pulling your hands and your feet away from each other. And then we'll start to sweep the arms up, scoop the belly, roll yourself up, and dive down over the legs. Keep the back rounded, we're rolling back down. Now you're going to move around a little bit on your mat, and that's okay. Slow and controlled to come down. Get that opposite reach, fingers and toes stretching away from each other. Scoop to roll up. Same thing to come down. Maybe bending the knees, using a little help from the arms to control it so that you don't flop back. Feel that scoop in the belly. That's the most important part, that you feel like you're scooping in and up. And as you come up, especially if your legs are extended, make sure that the feet don't try to lift up off the floor. You're going to feel like they want to. Lengthen and curl. So make sure that your hands haven't started to slide down too far. It's a side effect of doing the roll up. You're going to reach the arms up and then roll yourself up like usual. But this time, come to sit up really straight and tall. Take the hands onto the back of the head. Lengthen the neck up to the ceiling. Draw the elbows back. Scoop the lower belly in. We're going to angle ourselves back. Feel that control and contraction in the abdominals. Once you feel like you can't control that anymore, you're going to round and lower. All right, same thing to come up. Scoop. So again, if it's a little harder with the hands behind the head, maybe you want to take the arms out to do your roll up. Hold on to the back of the neck. Come up nice and tall, elbows back. Angle yourself back. Hug the legs together here. Press the thighs into each other. Press the feet together. Give yourself support with the lower body. Once you feel like you're getting a little bit too low, curl the tailbone underneath. Roll down the spine. Over. One last neck pull. Up. Angle back. Curl the tailbone, scoop the abdominals. Lower down. Okay. Readjust. You probably slid on your mat a little bit. We're going to take the hands behind the head. Draw the legs up into the chest. Come up into a tabletop position and then extend the legs up. Angle the toes out to the sides. Wrap the thighs. Press the heels into each other. Okay. This is a nice one for the lower abs. Again, fighting that lower belly pooch that we tend to get. We're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Make sure that the lower back doesn't strain here. Keep control with the abs. It can be just an inch. Or maybe it's 6 inches, maybe it's a foot, maybe you're really strong and you can go all the way down to the floor. Just make sure that you're not going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to be sore, so don't overdo it. If the legs come down and you feel that the lower back starts to arch up off the floor, you're going a little too far. You want to back off so that you can keep the belly button in toward the spine and the lower back is pressing toward the floor. Not completely flat, but almost. All right, one more. Up. Lower the legs together. Plug the knees into the chest.